Holler is intended for mature audiences only, so your mom is definitely invited. Sometimes controversial, always engaging. It's the podcast that lets your voice be heard. It's the podcast that shouts you out. It's time to holler. Can you dig it?
I could eat a unicorn one day through a Pop-Tart.
You like the jizzy part?
Yeah, I like the way it explodes
You
in
like
my
it?
mouth and to swallow it down. Oh my god!
Your tweets, snaps, Facebook comments, and even phone calls. Holler any way you want.
They used to give kids opiates to keep them quiet.
This is much less offensive than that.
JD, Brian, and Gracie. Holler at your boys and a girl.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen,
Take a chance on the internet.
welcome to Holler. It is the podcast that shouts you out on the internet. Thank you so much for being with us. We took a little break last week. We appreciate you sticking around and being patient. I had to fucking work tonight, so hence the lateness. But we're going to do a little quick show for y'all. My name is JD Short. You can hit us up on the internet at Official Holler Pod on Facebook, but also hit me up at JD Short on every social media. And to my current right now is actually this way. I guess is my left, your right, whatever. Is my good friend Brian. What's up, Brian? How you doing?
What's this video screen doing? I never know what it's doing. What's it doing in there? What are you guys doing in there? Guys, thank you so much for being patient this evening. We had a little bit of technical difficulties. We'll get to that in a second. But nonetheless, I am your co-host, Brian. I want you guys to find me on Twitter. That is my favorite social media. Find me at Holler at Brian, just like it sounds. Joined by us always, it's the co-host, keyword ho. What's up, Gracie? How you doing?
Hey, that was mean. First of all,
Type in keyword ho on American Online, and it'll take you right to her.
oh, that's mean. Hey guys, I'm happy to be here. I missed you guys last week.
We missed you, Gracie.
Yeah. So
Oh, I missed you guys. I love you so much. I can't wait to be together again. Anyway.
It's going to happen. We'll see. I don't know. We just got to fucking continue to
Fucking follow the guidelines.
We're
Guidelines.
we're just going to talk about some stuff, give you some life updates about what's going on in our life. This is going to be a fun, quick show because really the majority of the show is going to be talking to you guys out in the audience. So if you're all up in the chat, make sure to shout out, say hi. Make sure to share this live stream with your friends. If you're listening on Spotify, YouTube, anything after that, share that stuff too. That's all whatever. Let's just have parties on the internet together, because that's the safest thing to do still. Yeah, we're going to talk about some stuff. We're going to shoot some fires and everything. I've got a fun little visual thing. It's almost like a review, but we're going to do it socially distant, and we'll see how fun that's going to be. But before we do anything, we have to do a toast, right? And I think Gracie, Gracie can come up a little something for us, right?
I got it. Are you ready?
Nope.
Grab your drink.
Wait. I got to get my beer chugging. Pull up, baby. Let's go.
Too much talking, not enough chugging.
LaCandace in the house says, "What's up? What's up?"
Hey, Candace.
We got Kayla
All right,
out there
you guys
also.
ready?
All right, Gracie, kick it.
Here's to milk, eggs, bread, and cinnamon.
Oh, French toast.
That's it.
Damn it.
Oh my God.
Chug one.
I'm on the Heinz tonight.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Holler. Thanks for chilling with us. Hi, guys. What's up?
Hi.
we're gonna ignore the fucking audience for a couple seconds. And I just want to say I love my fucking co-hosts. They're fantastic people. Did miss you guys over the last week, but I've been in some shit, and you guys probably been in some shit. You want to do some life update stuff? Is that cool?
Yeah. What's going on with your life, dude? Tell me.
So last weekend, I participated in something called Wash Your Hands and Do Your Dance Fest. This was put on by Jaron Jackson, who plays in the band The Heavy Hitters. They're a great local band from West Virginia. They play sort of jam, funk, all that good stuff. It's just a real good vibe every time they do stuff. But Jaron reached out to me and said, "Hey man, you want to spin a DJ set?" I said, "Yes, let's fucking do this." And then Charlie Brown Superstar reached out to me and said, "Hey, would you like to help me out and put help us put this thing together?" So we did. So this weekend, basically, I kind of held a tiny mini festival in my house.
It was so cool. I tuned in for a hot minute, dude. I was listening to you when I was driving, as a matter of fact. Letting you spin.
Perfect. See, that's fantastic. Like, we wanted to give that vibe of like it's a festival feeling. So it was artists coming on after other artists, and like we had MCs kind of controlling things and the flow of all that stuff. The first night, one of our good friends, Shank, aka This Is Shank, or Chris Shanklin, a fantastic comedian. He was the MC on Friday. Oh. Yeah. Saturday started off with Charlie Brown Superstar. Starting off with Charlie Brown.
That's a great start.
Starting off with that motherfucker. Starting the day with him, and for him to have come over here, and we worked on it together in the house, and then I got to kind of start the day on Sunday. Apparently, it was a great success. Some awesome people tuned in. We're still getting likes on the page. I think it's going to become a thing. So everybody, keep your eyes open. If you go on Facebook, look up "Wash Your Hands and Do Your Dance," and you'll see that kind of thing. And also, just to let you know, if you go to mixcloud.com/DJ Backwards, you can actually hear my entire set. You can stream it full. But yeah, I did that last week. This week I've been working. It's been weird. It's been weird going back to work, y'all. I can tell you that.
Yeah, and by the way, you're in the service industry, which is an interesting one to be in right now. That's kind of the one that's like wishy-washy, where it's like I really do feel bad for you guys. Your hours are cut so severely, and your crowd is cut as well, and it's just like that's a double slap.
So many things. I work at a brewery / gastropub / fucking arcade, / probably one of the coolest places in town to not only go to but also to work. And it has been interesting. We have been
fucking follow the guidelines.
We've been fucking following the guidelines and doing everything properly. We're 50% capacity. Everybody's wearing masks, all that stuff. But it has been weird. I do want to say. So everybody, please, if you're going out there and doing your thing, I mean, what people are saying is the second wave is coming. I'm not even sure if the first wave was done before the second one hit. This might not even be a wave. It could be a tsunami. I don't know. Everybody just be careful.
The waves start coming. They don't stop coming.
The waves start coming, and they don't stop 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 coming.
Oh my God, somebody hitting me, skipping.
Please.
Like a record. Somebody smacking.
Wear a mask. Stay 6 feet away from people. Don't go gather in large places. I mean,
wear a damn mask.
Follow the guidelines, and everybody's going to make it, okay? Anyway, that's my life. What's up? Gracie O'Brien, go. Next.
Yeah, your life update is much cooler than mine. Gracie has a pretty cool life update as well because, she was gone for a week. I know that she traveled. Myself, man, I've been working my ass off, and kickball is starting up. So I got my team together. Yes. We started practicing, squad up. Shout out to Team Bag Tag. We're ready to do this thing in the West Virginia Jewel City Kickball League. Yeah, we're fucking with some kickball, so it's a go. The schedule's out. The rosters are set. We're excited. That's it. Short and sweet my way, because I'm ready to get to some snaps and all that good shit. Gracie,
Brian,
what's up your way?
There's a spider on your wall.
No, there's not. Abby's lying. She does this every time. Every time. Shout out to Abby out there. See, she got me last time twice, and that's her thing.
Oh, God.
You got to love having that person that comes to your show just to tell you there's a spider on your wall. You know what I mean? That's the podcast. So what's up, Gracie?
Oh, my life update. Well, I went on vacation. It was lovely. Went to the ocean. More about that. Wore my mask. Social distance. not as busy as the news and social media made it out to be. So,
And you were at Myrtle, to be clear, and you were down there before all that shit went down, right?
Shit, she's a Myrtle, y'all. What she
Fucking follow the guidelines.
I'm not Myrtle, see?
to be fair, it didn't turn into a hot spot until after I got down there, obviously.
All right, word up.
But it was great. I mean, I had to self quarantine from work for an extra week, so I've been off work for 2 weeks. But
oh, Abby, thanks. I feel like fucking chopped liver. What's up? Thanks.
Just tell JD come for him next time.
Abby says I come to the show.
Gracie, just to be clear, you didn't wear your mask like outside on the beach in the sand, right?
Brian, I wore a hazmat suit.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
No, I didn't wear my friggin' mask on the beach.
What if
I
you
didn't
would
have to wear little strappies on the back of my glasses, though, so I didn't lose them in the ocean.
What if you would have came home with like a mask tan line? That'd be the most 2020 thing you could do.
Oh, shit.
It's no longer a farmer's tan, it's a mask tan.
It's a mask tan. It's a COVID tan. That's what it is. The COVID tan.
No, but it was
Gracie,
great. I got to spend some time with my family.
I was gonna say, had you been to the ocean before? I mean, is this?
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say some people have never seen the ocean,
and this year Moria was like into it.
Some people
last year she just wanted to play in the sand, but this year she was like in the ocean. She wanted to go out really far, and it was amazing. Like she loved it. She karate chopped it and yelled at them, "Come at me, waves!" And it was just. Yeah, she was karate kicking them and everything, and she just loved it. And that's my favorite part. Is
some people have seen the ocean. Some people have just seen.
I was wondering if anyone else caught that from Gracie. I caught it as well, but thank you, Kayla.
Thank Kayla. I knew you would get it.
We got multiple Kaylas in the crowd tonight. Cool. But hey, that's enough about us. Let's get to the show. If you're just now tuning in, we do want to point out this is an express episode. Typically, we do have a guest. There's no guest because we're going to go short and sweet. We've got shit to do tomorrow. I know you guys do too. Again, we had technical difficulties. That's why we're starting late, and it's all my fault. So you guys can put all that on my shoulders. I had such a beautiful little MacBook set up, and the MacBook died right before the show. The charger stopped working. I had to convert to my old PC laptop. If it looks like shit, that's the reason why. But nonetheless, here we are, express episode. It's all about you guys. The rest of the show, all we're gonna do is talk to you guys, open up snaps, open up Facebook polls, etc. And so, JD, if you're cool, man, let's fucking scoot onto that. You cool with that?
I am straight up fucking following those guidelines like a motherfucker. But before we continue, could you do me a favor, please, and pull up that motherfucking beautiful scroll on the bottom of the screen? Because, ladies and gentlemen, Holler is brought to you by beerchugging.com. They have some great fucking merchandise. Fucking follow the guidelines and buy it. And percentages of all proceeds from Beer Chugging go to charity. And sometimes the charities change, things like that, whatever. Just know that you're buying cool merch. You're a part of a fucking special club when you mess around with that stuff. And it's motherfucking, come on, y'all.
Summertime practice Santeria. I ain't got no crystal ball.
Go to beerchugging.com, ladies and gentlemen, please, and buy some fun merchandise and support some local people and support some charities at the same time. And you know what? Fucking chug one, all right? Fucking chug one. Let's kick.
Send dick pics to Gracie at officialholler.com.
Officialholler.com is our website. It's where you can get all the information you need. Let's do some stuff talking to our audience. Fucking follow the guidelines. Hell yeah.
Thank you, Corey.
Thank you, Corey. Appreciate that. Appreciate you. So I asked everybody this week, I had a kind of a fun one. What was something that you hated a couple of years ago, but now you love it? Or like it or whatever. You don't have to love, I don't know, people, think. And I thought it was fun because I've been getting some really fun answers from all around the deal. So should I talk, see what the people say, or should we go? Yes. We should go for, okay, we should say what the people say, and then we'll go at the end.
Yes.
So I'm going to start with Facebook. Facebook had a great response this week. You guys kicking ass. Thanks for paying attention to us and trying to fucking giggle through all this weird-ass, world-ass shit. Anyway, what is something you hated a couple years ago that you absolutely love now? On this poll, and if you're in the live chat, by the way, chilling out, give us your answer. We'll pop it up on the screen and say what's up. Gabriel, he said classical music, which I thought was my first answer. I thought it was a fucking dope ass answer. Like, he used to hate it, now he fucking loves it. You know, we all were subjected to it somehow. All that shit. It's still fun. Steven Jackson, he was the guitarist for a band called Goon from Nashville a few years back. Fucking fantastic. He said, sweet potatoes and ranch dressing. He said, not together, but my palate has changed significantly.
Sweet potatoes are so yummy.
They're so good, especially if they're done right. I mean, like yams, I guess, like the canned yam stuff when you're making like casserole or a pie or something, that's one thing. But good roasted sweet potatoes, my dude. Make an egg hash out that shit. Dope. Fantastic. My buddy Adam, Adam, the bassist for the band called The Compromise, who I played for with in Nashville for over 10 years. He jumped in and said ranch dressing as well. Because, hey, I guess he didn't like that shit. Steven then responded. Steven said, I don't know what was wrong with me. Adam said, there's nothing wrong with you. This is what it means to be an American. Krishna said, pandemics. I hated pandemics a few years ago, but now I like them.
Pandemics are stupid.
What a weird. I mean, it's a weird answer, but it's fun. Fuck, maybe, you know. Christopher says Taylor Kitsch's acting, or is that how you say his last name? Kitsch, Taylor Kitsch. Gracie, you might know.
I don't know who that is.
He played David Koresh in the Paramount television series Waco, and which is on Netflix right now. Everybody watch it.
Shit, that's a great series.
Episodes. Michael Shannon's in it. John Leguizamo's in it.
Very well put together.
Melissa
Oh, I love John Leguizamo. Okay, adding that to my should watch.
Add it to your queue. Count it. Fucking follow the guidelines. All right, I've just got a couple more here. Mo says broccoli. See, you're growing up, Mo. Hey, Kayla.
No.
Kayla says ranch is life. Word up.
It really is.
Can I get a little extra ranch with my sweet tea? And I got one more. This one's from Corey.
Mountain Dew.
Yeah, Mountain Dew. Can I get a Mountain Dew and a sweet tea and some extra ranch?
Mountain Dew.
Next one is from Corey, a.k.a. Luca Pena. Fucking cool dude. Miss you, dog. I'll see you very, very fucking soon. He said solitude. He said, I used to hate to be alone. Now I actually prefer to have like the evening to myself. Not every single night, but most nights.
That's a great answer.
That's really interesting. I loved how this question brought like this cool vibe from like a lot of different sides of the shit. Like, you know, some people go with food as their first thing, and some people go with like concepts and shit. That's dope.
I wish I would have been like cool enough to think of a concept. That was great. My answer is nowhere near as cool as that.
Why don't you tell us what your answer was? I need your answer right now.
I think 2 years ago, just 2 years ago, I disliked a lot of the streaming services because they just weren't fluid yet, and they pissed me off. They were aggravating. Everything I watched was choppy, and now I'm all about. I subscribe, dude, to HBO and a few other streaming services that I would have never paid for before, but they stream so beautifully now in 4K. I've been watching fucking Flight of the Conchords on HBO. I'm back, baby.
I'm back, baby. Back, baby. The bitch is back.
That's my weird ass answer. I don't know.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Gracie, you got something?
Yeah.
Something you hated before, but now you love it.
It's probably been more than 2 years. I'd have to really think about it, but it's been within the last 3 or 4. Doctor Who, Sherlock, and I've recently gotten into Supernatural. I haven't watched any more episodes, but the episodes I have watched are really good.
Yeah, that one's that's going to take you. You're going to love that one. That's going to take you on a great journey.
Listen, I'm not good with scary things, but this is the second time I started Supernatural. So, but I'm making it through. But yeah, that's it.
That's fantastic. That's awesome.
Yeah, Corey says he loves Flight of the Conchords. Corey, I was going to ask you guys. Corey's part of Huntington's Real Dumb Movie Debates, and so these guys are the opinions that matter when you're watching streaming stuff. And I was going to ask that group if they loved Flight of the Conchords as much as I do and did. I am so happy revisiting that show. I'm so happy with my streaming app, HBO. Man, cool.
Hell yeah. Me, honestly, it's been mornings. Waking up in the mornings.
It's been
one morning since you. I've actually having a couple conversations with a couple of people about how, like, as you get a little older, you get a little fucking older, and you get closer to death, whatever. Yanking. And that's supposed to be yanking. And, your body kind of just is like, I don't need to sleep in as much as I do. Some people might do that, but I feel like as you get older, you kind of get used to waking up a little earlier. I used to hate waking up early. I fucking hated that shit. I never wanted to get up before double digits, if that fucking made sense. But now it's like, it's cool. I can deal with it.
I just feel forced. I get what you're saying, but fuck mornings. That's my real answer.
Well,
fuck mornings.
Because you have to, dude. It's because you have to report to work at this ungodly hour, more than likely. I'm I guess lucky that my morning is a little different than yours. But also, a lot of people enjoy that, popping up at 5 a.m. before, and they don't have to go to work till 8, and they can kill a couple hours kind of being a little lazy around the house and, doing that thing. I don't know. That's whatever, That's my thing. That's how I'm living my life.
I hear you.
That's how I'm doing.
Hey, we got another vote for Fly the Concords out there. Who knew it was so popular in our little Holler audience? I fucking love it. What's up, Clementine?
How you doing? If you like Fly the Concords, you will love What We Do in the Shadows.
Absolutely. And Portlandia. Those are all shows that you'll love.
All I got to say about that. All right, Brian, you got a poll. Let's kick it up.
All right, so guys, listen, my Holler poll this evening, I want you to name a non-sexual thing that turns you on. Here's what's crazy about this. We just set a record. It's at 81 comments right now on Facebook. The shit is blowing up. And I'm going to read all you motherfuckers. Maybe not right this very second, but I am going to fly through. So here we go. We're going to start at the top here, and that means the most recent. We'll start off with Akia. She says, bookshelves full of books. Bonus points if it's got the ladder. That's a good point. That is pretty fucking sexy, Akia. I agree. Lauren says, laughing and joking around. Abby says, reggae music, and she's in the chat over here. We pulled her up. Berdon says, guillotining the 1%. How's that for a Holler Nation answer?
Get the shotgun.
That's what's up with Holler. It's like all these cute poetic answers. And it's like, chop their fucking heads off. You never know.
Right.
Michael Stevens says sunglasses. Kayla, who's also in the chat right now, this is Kayla Watt. She says the sound of their laugh, vibes they're putting off, such as confidence when speaking, and also their posture. There's nothing sexy about a sack of slumped over potatoes, but by God, you put those shoulders back and speak with your chest, I'm fucking done.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, can we just talk? Time out for a second.
I'm setting up.
Time out for a second.
I'm puffing out the chest now.
Yeah,
Potatoes.
Kayla, what's up?
Potatoes are sexy.
Potatoes are sexy.
Tomatoes.
I'm going to keep going here. Brittany says, seeing men have friendly interactions with strangers, such as joking with people in line somewhere, making them laugh, or just even taking the buggy back for them. And see, now we're back to the real answers here. Here we go.
Yeah.
Tiffany says, it's the little things like bringing me a chocolate bar, a bottle of wine, knowing when I'm tired of cooking and offering to pick up dinner. And that's true. Very true. I agree. That's actually like my love. What she just described is like my love language. And I've learned that over the years.
Oh, damn.
Like to me, that's what love is. Like if you're going to take care of me, like pick up dinner on the way home, I'm like, holy shit, this girl loves me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're going to sit there and fucking tweet about me all day and shit, I don't really care about that.
That's word.
Tweet about whatever you want. That doesn't affect me. Post on Facebook about whatever you want. That's not real life to me. Real life is like,
bring me home some motherfucking omelet and we're going to kick
an omelet.
Yeah. Have you ever fucking a really good omelet? That's
from a takeout place?
Gabe says deep spiritual conversation and any pasta dish. Justin says glass. This is a good answer. This is interesting. Justin Murdoch, he says glasses. I'm the opposite of all the movies where the nerd takes the glasses off and suddenly everyone thinks they're hot. And yes, I agree. Glasses are fucking sexy.
Yeah, they're dope as fuck.
I absolutely agree.
Gracie's on fire up there in the corner.
I love a man in
this
glasses.
Girl is on fire.
I love it.
We're going to go ahead and give a one more shout out here to beerchuggin.com as their founder here, Matt, says hamburger helper. That's his answer.
Fucking turns me on.
If you want to turn on the guy that runs beerchugging.com,
gross.
make that motherfucker some hamburger helper, and he's good. He's good to go.
Dry as the desert. Hamburger helper is nasty.
Oh my God, that's
Okay. So Corey, he says sucks. He's a Cavs fan, so if she has long, cute socks on, brother, I'm drooling. So he's like just painting the picture for you. Wear socks, wear long socks around Corey. If you're a girl,
that's almost starting to bleed into the sexual, though.
It's actually sexual. Like,
into the sexual. I mean, like,
he's like really hot butts that I can touch. Okay, now we're just having actual sex.
Now we're just talking about sex. You know, genitals turn me on. Yeah, they're great.
Abby out here in the audience has a good one. She says Thanksgiving stuffing. I fucking agree. That's my favorite part.
Yeah,
it's my totally a part.
It really is honestly the best part of fucking Thanksgiving.
Clementine out here says she supports the glasses love as well, and that's because she rocks them also.
Word up.
Let me read a couple more, and then we'll go around, and then we'll jump back to these on the next round here. So Brittany says, standing up against injustice to support someone or something in need. That's sexy. And she's right. That is sexy. Ethan says, I love how like back and forth these answers are, because that one goes deep, and then you got Ethan.
Goes deep, yeah.
I also agree with Ethan. Says, when you buy a new pair of shoes and you smell that new shoe smell, you just new shoe goofing.
You just fucking get fucking
new shoes equal hardship. Noted.
And the one we will end on as far as the Facebook comments right now, this is a good stopping point. Kyle the Jester, a.k.a. part of Real Dumb Movie Debates as well. He says, Grammy Award nominated American rock band Smash Mouth. That's what's sexy to him.
Absolutely fantastic. All-Star is absolutely it's a classic.
Because when you listen to them, they just start coming. They don't stop coming.
And they don't stop coming, 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 and they don't. Rachel! Believe that our friend Rachel has something to say here.
Sure, let's go for it.
Actually, no, she doesn't. I just said that. That's shouts out to Rachel. What's up?
Yeah, what's up, Rachel? So listen, we never went around our table right here about a non-sexual thing that turns us on. So I will kick this off just since I'm the big mouth talking right now. Okay, so here's my answer. I knew Holler Nation was going to get really weird, and I'm going to let you guys have the weird this round. I'll just be kind of like normal. I'll take that route. What is sexy to me is effortless conversation that just flows so naturally that you're almost finishing each other's sentences, that kind of thing. That's what's sexual to me. That's it. That's what I got to say.
That shit's dope. That shit is dope. That just means a deeper like emotional connection. That shit is dope. That some people don't get that. Some people
there's that, man. At the older age, that right there is like something for me. It's like if we don't connect on that level, I mean, I don't care how hot you are, you can forget it. Like it ain't gonna happen.
Can we hang on for a second and talk about how the Facebook chat is in love with dad bods?
They're loving on some dad bods. Can we pop them all up on the screen?
Yeah, what's going on? Caleb dad bods.
Give them the little side wink. And
fucking
then
Candace loves some dad bod.
Seconded LaCandace says dad bods.
And now we got a third. We got Dallas out there. She loves dad bods.
Oh, but she's the mom. Oh.
Mom, come on.
And then Abby actually jumped right back into that shit, and she says, absolutely.
The fourth for dad bods. Fuck it. I'm drinking and eating after this show. Fuck it. I'll be there.
It got to be mutual exclusive. You can enjoy a fucking 6 or an 8-pack on a dude in the fucking V thing that goes down to the thing. You can love all that stuff, but also,
a pony keg. Why
not? A little pony keg.
It has more beer in it than a 6-pack, you guys.
Yeah, exactly. And a little cushion for the pushing.
You want to come on camera and do that?
Kegs and eggs. You want some breakfast? You know what I'm saying?
Damn. Oh, shit. For me, it's like intelligence. Yeah. For me, it's intelligence. That's the thing that like is non necessarily sexual, but, turns you on. Like somebody who is knowledgeable about something or actually even has it's intelligence. The willing to learn. Oh, okay. I got one right here.
Yeah.
There it is.
Wow, he really went for it.
Right there.
He really went for it.
And there's the pony keg in this one. No, yeah, intelligence and but also the willingness to learn and the willingness to all that stuff. That is sexy as fuck to me. It's non-sexual, but it turns me on. That's some dope shit.
JD, it feels like you're calling me sexy, and that's cool with it, man. I'm fine.
Hey, man, you're a sexy dude, man.
My plan is in the works.
We're halfway there. Gracie, what is up? What's a non-sexual thing that turns you on?
Okay, everybody got like real weird and deep with it. That's what she said. I think cologne.
Oh shit!
Like if a man smells good, and like if it's just like a really good smell, straight waterfalls.
Oh god damn it!
One challenge that set my mouth on fire.
How about that, Mom?
10-liter Mountain Dew.
Yeah. If Mom's in the
No,
chat,
really.
she's gonna get it.
TD spring.
No, really. How like I think if a man smells good, like a certain cologne, it's just.
Do you have a favorite? Do you have a favorite man cologne?
Is it Drakkar Noir?
Hugo Boss.
Hugo Boss.
Yeah.
Okay. Word up.
But it's kind of weird because my first boyfriend in 8th grade wore it, but it just smelled good.
Oh, we're doing some weird throwbacks now. We better change. We better change the topic.
Hey, you know what? I mean, honestly, Brian, you came with the question. You knew if it's you said non-sexual, but also you said turn you on. I mean, you know, that's how it goes.
Hey, we're bleeding over. That's cool. That's cool.
We are bleeding over.
Hey, I want to use this opportunity to say most of you that are tuning in right now, if you happen to be watching for like the first time, usually we've got a guest live on the show, and usually we have a lawyer that we bring on. We do Holler at a Lawyer. We will not be having either of those.
Body spray, Abby.
Okay, there you go. We will not be having either of those this evening because tonight is an express episode, meaning we're going to finish this whole thing in under 1 hour. That's guaranteed. That being said, on to the next one, and it goes like this.
Send your dick pics to Gracie
Already
at
hit that button.
officialholler.com.
Yeah.
We can hit whatever button we want, bro.
I think it's time for us to shoot some fires. Is that good to you guys?
Yeah, that sounds good to me. Let's do it.
All right.
Shots fired. Shots fired. Shots fired.
This is Shots Fired. This is the portion of the show where we take a shot of something while we take shots against something. Sickness, everybody.
Oh.
Let's do this. Who wants to go first?
Me.
Gracie goes first.
So, we all know that I took my vacation to Myrtle Beach. I am sick and tired of seeing dog people, who go to Myrtle Beach.
Okay.
Like, first of all, not everybody can afford to fly their whole family to Florida, fly their whole family to Tybee Island in Georgia, whatever. Nobody ever wants to drive that far with small children. Who cares if you go to Myrtle Beach? Some people can't afford that big extravagant stuff, and it's not a big deal. If you're with your family, having a good time, leave them alone. Yes, it's a hot spot, but let me tell you something. So is Pigeon Forge. Why is nobody dogging people that go to Pigeon Forge? So shut the fuck up about people going to Myrtle Beach and suck my dick.
Get it. Can we get some?
Yeah, there you go.
Feeling animated tonight. That's
Gracie, I loved it. I kept telling Gracie that she should have went live from the beach because we were actually getting from the news stations here locally. We were getting stock photos of beaches that were packed full of people, and we had Gracie. We had our own co-host down there, and she's like, "Dude, it looks nothing like this." And I'm like, "Gracie, go live on Facebook, show the world, fuck it, expose them."
Sorry, I was busy trying to keep my 4-year-old afloat.
I understand. There were so many local people though down there that they ended up exposing it, and the news took all of those photos down. They took all the stock photos down, which is very interesting. So, like you said, it's just about using your brain. It really is.
Yeah,
it's true. Yeah. That is definitely true. And to be honest, a lot of fucking people that work in the CDC and work for all these, companies that work with, stopping the transmission of a virus like this, they've been saying like beach air is good. It's scrubbed by the ocean. Like it kind of scrubs the air up a little bit. And also it is very, very easy to socially distance at a beach. Seriously.
Yeah, that's exactly. Those are great points. Hey, you guys out there in the audience, since this show is all about you, this is Holler Express. If you guys have any shots to fire, while we are firing ours, once we're finished, we'll throw you guys up there.
Throw them in there. I'm just saying, it's okay to go to a beach. It's very easy to stay 6 feet away from a motherfucker at the beach. I can say that.
Yeah. Get some vitamin D, some fresh air. You guys need it, for God's sake.
You need it.
Vitamin C is the cure for the virus anyway.
Oh, don't. No. Okay.
Someone did
podcast. Stop the podcast. Podcast is canceled now.
C as in SBA.
It's wild. It's wild shit. Okay. Brian, you or me? What's up?
Go for it, JD.
Okay. So I just want to say, ladies and gentlemen, shit is not back to normal yet. Okay? It's not. Shit is not back to normal yet. So don't look at me like a fucking weirdo when I wear a mask. Okay? I have to wear a mask when I'm working, and it's because I am protecting you from me. It's not I am blocking your shit from me. I am protecting you from my shit. I don't have anything. I've been tested before, all that good stuff. But I'm just telling you, there are people out there that are doubling down on that conspiracy theory stuff, and I'm doubling down on this, like, I don't think it's real thing and blah, blah, blah. No, it's fucking real. People die from this shit. Hundreds of thousands of people have died from this shit. In our country alone, there will be more and more people dying from this. This is real. It's not fake. But also just taking it back to the real thing, don't look at me like a fool for wearing a fucking mask. Like,
do you feel that? Do you feel that when you're out?
Yeah, every single day.
All right.
Yep. It's not that I feel it. I know it. People say things. People speak about it. It's horrible. Ladies and gentlemen, when people wear masks, they are protecting you from them. It is a sign of mutual respect for people, okay? If you are not wearing a mask and you do the kind of thing where you walk up to a Walmart and cough in a fucking security guard's face because he says, you can't walk in yet, we have enough people in the building, we have to follow the fucking guidelines, and you do that dipshitty Karen-ass bullshit where you fucking think, this virus ain't real, blah, 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 watch, let me fucking cough in your face. Fuck that shit. That's disrespectful, obviously. And if you're the kind of person that does that stuff and doesn't think it is, go fuck yourself and fucking jump off a fucking cliff. Or you know what? How about this? Keep your fucking mask off and see what the fuck happens. So there you go. Shots fired. I'm killing this fucking beer.
I got you. I got you.
I'm chugging. I know that was a little heavy, but y'all need to hear that.
How's that comment for heavy? That's up on the screen right now. Do you see that?
See, Susan says, this shit makes me so mad. The constant downplaying makes me sick. Literally lost one of my very best friends who was 25 years old to the coronavirus. It's real, ladies and gentlemen. Get off your high horse. Just do some shit. Follow them fucking guidelines, Karen. That's what Corey says.
You got one more, JD. There you go.
Kayla says, I've noticed myself looking at people weird if they don't have a mask.
Yeah, I agree.
That's fine.
I agree. I'm like, why? That's not like why.
You probably, that's just how
and also we should point out in certain scenarios, like when I'm running in the park and everyone's social distancing and we're taking care of our bodies, that's different. That we're doing the right thing. We're taking care of our immune systems. Your immune system is very important, and you need to work on that. You should go run. You should get fresh air. You should get vitamin D. But when you're in Walmart or in Kroger, you should have the mask on. That's where we're looking at you weird.
Do it.
This next shot fire brought to you by Bullet Bourbon, located on the shelf behind me here at Bourbon Street. So my shots fired is very easy. It just happened about an hour or so ago. I had everything nice and set up for the podcast. We were just waiting on JD. He's in the service industry again, like he said, to start the show. And so he got off late. So we were just waiting on him to start the show. I happened to look down. I was just bullshitting with Gracie. In the meantime, we do a little sound check before the show. We make sure everything sounds good, the soundboard, etc., so we can bring you guys such a good time. And I looked down at my MacBook, and my MacBook is dying. And what I realized is it's not charging. So right before the show started, I shit you not, my MacBook charger, not the battery, but the charger, shit the bed. So I could not charge my MacBook. I had to tear down my entire setup right when it was go time for the show. So all of you that texted me or messaged the show and said, where the fuck are you guys? It was my fault for once. It was not Gracie's fault.
Brian,
It's usually Gracie's fault.
Not my fault.
So if my video looks weird,
hear
if I
that, Brandon
sound
Moore? You hear that, Brandon Moore?
Yeah,
it was
Brandon.
100%.
Where's your shots fired for Brian?
Brittany out there says Brian gets all the D. I'm all about the D. Vitamin D. Hook it up. Yeah, you're right. Let that
You
sun.
can put Susan's comment up there for all of the glasses wearers, please.
Oh yeah,
Sir.
interesting.
Brilliant.
Susan says also a little Rain-X on their glasses keeps them from fogging up. My
Hey,
baby.
Susan, we need a little bit more, or Clementine, I should say. I feel weird calling you Susan. Clementine, we need more details about this. Should we buff the Rain-X out slightly, or do you just spray it on a little bit? Like, tell me, walk me through the Rain-X process, because I can tell you everything I've tried on my glasses really hasn't worked.
While she does that, let's pull up LaCandace's most recent comment here that just popped up on the stream because she has a shots fired. She's out in the audience.
Oh, hey, by the way, I got to fire my own shots. Hold on one second.
Here we go. Ahead, fire your shots, then we'll fire her.
Cheers.
Cheers. So LaCandace pulled up a comment here, and she said her shots fired is cancel culture. Everyone has been canceled lately, and I'm exhausted, LOL. Woof. That's a big deal. I mean, we should be canceling the bad people. I can tell you that. Yeah, problematic people need to know that they're problematic because that's probably one of the main issues is that they don't even realize what they fucking do.
Well, I guess the latest was Jenna Marbles, and we got a lot of upset people about that. She kind of canceled. She kind of took herself down after just a few people called her out. Jenna Marbles is one that pretty much tends to keep it real. Her apology was very, very sincere compared to some that you just don't.
Some people don't. Yeah, and some people don't even apologize. So that's actually nice she did that. But yeah, it is tough. It's tough to keep up with that kind of thing. But I think we're on a brink of some interesting changes here where people are finally realizing that they can't be predators the way that they used to be anymore, man. You know? And,
I don't even know what Jenna Marbles did.
I don't either.
She was quitting YouTube. That's it.
They pulled up some old videos, and I'm talking like a decade-old video where she was making fun of Nicki Minaj, and she was doing it in blackface, and it was about a decade ago. So she came on there.
That is reason to cancel a motherfucker. You know?
right. That's why she was crying. You know what I mean? She knows she's grown as a person.
Yeah. And Chris D'Elia was another one that kind of was popping out. He was hitting on underage girls and basically grooming them and doing things like that. And it's been corroborated by so many people. Just don't do that. Don't do that shit. How about not be a fucking asshole? How about not be a dipshit?
A fucking creep.
All right, listen, according to my timer here, we got about 20 more minutes of show left. We're going to start flying. We need to open up some more answers. I'm going to hit this stab. It's all about you guys. Welcome to Holler Express. We're pretty much just going to blast through our poll answers, all the answers that you've given us. We appreciate you so much. If you're sticking around waiting on it, guess what? Here it comes.
Link up at officialholler.com.
Ron, you going first or am I going first? What's up?
I'll go ahead and go first. I'm going to pull up some Snapchat here because I've got quite a few Snapchat answers. So let's start this thing off with TJ. TJ, and again, this, by the way, is name a non-sexual thing that turns you on. Okay, here we go. TJ says, motherfucking chicken wings. Sarah says, Taste of Asia on 3rd Avenue. I agree. I agree with both of these answers, by the way.
Wait a second. Are people answering your poll with my poll answers? I don't get it.
Some of them are interchangeable. That's correct.
Chicken wings. First off, we know they're non-sexual, but how do they turn you on? I don't get it.
Have you never eaten a good chicken wing that just gets you going, JD?
It just gives you a big old rock hard boner, you know?
JD, are you ready for this? You probably missed it because you were at work and there's 81 comments. We had 3 chicken wing answers in the comments. And we haven't got to them yet, but I know Heath Holly was one and I know Nick Allen was one. So I'll just go ahead and tell you their answers now. They said chicken wings. And I even made the joke.
they're playing a joke on us.
Well,
They're putting my answer on your fucking poll.
The chicken wing conspiracy. No, they were popping boners over chicken wings, dude. That's not
They're bones over chicken bones. No,
exactly right. And I even made the joke with them. I said, when I get my pants tailored, I tell the tailor to leave a little extra fabric in the boner zone for when I eat chicken wings. So
so weird.
What is up with this fucking weird ass podcast? Anyway,
I don't know. Okay, so Nikki says, my man for cooking for me and then doing the dishes. So see, Nikki and I, we're on the same page. We're like, that's a fucking turn on. Like taking care of me and the house. Fuck yeah. April, thank you so much for snapping the show. This is her first snap that I'm reading. This is April Morales. She says intelligence. So she's on the same page as you, JD. Mike Anderson says, catching a native trout in some West Virginia backwater. Very specific, Mike.
Wow. Got a little bit of a, all right. They probably likes mermaids, you know what I'm saying?
Kia says intelligence. So there's another one for intelligence. Will says effort and honesty. So again,
Ooh,
Will probably on my page right there. I agree with Will 100%.
That's some real shit.
Here you go, Gracie. You ready for this? LG. This one's coming in from Florida. This is Laura. She says, men that smell good, like a nice cologne or a body wash or a spray.
Yeah.
Yes. That's what she says.
Yeah.
Girls are on the same page. Abby, that's out in the audience, she says, when a man plays pool while drinking a beer. Abby's just fucking all-American, right? You know,
that's
just
very specific.
fucking hand him a beer.
Neon lights. I'm saying George Thorogood down on now.
Them tight blue jeans that really show his butt just right whenever he bends over the pool table.
I got one for you, Abby.
Abby.
Well, way down yonder,
Fuck yeah, dude.
it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie.
Amy, aka Pluto, she says fast, loud cars are just instant wet for me, my dude. That's a great answer because it's so different. It's probably gonna be the only one that's like that tonight. So fucking funny.
Look at that doggy.
There's a dog making it. Selena says, you ready for this, Gracie? Selena says, great smelling cologne.
Yeah, see? I'm surprised there's not been more of them.
Hey, gentlemen in the world, don't smell like a dipshit.
Smell good.
Try to smell good. Your chick will appreciate it. I'm telling you. Or your dick, whatever.
This snap comes from Miss Johnson, and she says, tattoos. Hey, what's up? What's up, Miss Johnson? Let me open up a couple videos here just to be different. This one comes from Morgan, aka Schmorgy in the Twitter world. I love the answers that come from the Twitterverse. She went ahead and threw a snap over here. So Morgan says, and again, I apologize, guys. I had this plugged into my mixer board. That all went to shit. So I'm holding my phone up to the microphone. I'm sorry. Shots fired. Morgan, what's up?
Okay, it took me a minute because I had to think about it, but I think a non-sexual thing that turns me on is a good sense of style. Or a mustache. Either one. Okay.
Yo, Holler, girl, what's up?
Dude, this is
What's happening? How you
this is a friend of mine, and I could have called that answer. She does love a good sense of style and a great mustache.
Good stash.
Every now and then I just get bored and I'll snap Morgan me with the mustache filter just to be like, hey, what's up? What's up, Morgan?
Be like, I'll put it on a fakie for a little bit.
This next one comes from Chase. This is Chase and Teface. What's up, dude? Chase says sweet beards. And he's given us a show. He's given us a show, but I unfortunately can't show you that. It was a good one. We've got Patrick Taft, the actor, the Amazon Prime actor, in the house. What's up? Getting my dilly wet is what it says.
Dilly wet. So
that
cool.
sounds
just went up straight up and said, yeah.
Or does he mean just when he's in like a pool or a bath? He just suddenly
the shower.
Cute dilly bar that you get. You know, it's the little
talking about like doing a push up. This one comes from Alan. What's up?
Hello, Holler. I would have to say that it is really nice. Or turns me on to go out to my garden, man. I've been planting it for about 2 months now. I go talk to my plants. I make sure they're all right. Make sure they're watered. It's non-sexual. But when you get out there and you dig in the dirt for a while, it feels pretty good. I hope you guys are all right. And love you. Keep it going. Peace.
Alan, that was a great answer. He also had a team bag tag shirt on. This guy is just repping West Virginia, the Jewel City. kickball league all day long. That was fantastic. This one comes from LaCandace out in the crowd. What's up?
So some people's voices turn me on. Like, I follow a bunch of people, what is this, on TikTok just to listen to how they talk because I just like it. I mean, it doesn't really turn me on, but, like, I like it. So, yeah.
Yeah, LaCandace is an ASMR.
I think LaCandace might just, like, be turned on by things she likes. Hey. You know.
I'm gonna keep trying to blow through these real quick. Here we go. This one's from Beth.
Turn-ons for me that are not sexual. If they can play an instrument or if they can sing, if they have good taste in alcohol, specifically whiskey, which is really hard to come by. If they have clean, crisp bed sheets. Because some people will be keeping their bed sheets so nasty. It's nasty.
You'd be keeping them bed sheets nasty.
I think that's all I can think of.
Well, thank you, Beth.
That was a fantastic answer, Beth. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for snapping. Holler, the podcast that shouts you out. We got Clementine out here. What's up?
Okay, it may sound needy, but I really enjoy, like, having someone's full, undivided attention. Like, them giving you eye contact and making you aware that, even if it's without words, aware that they're not just hearing you, but they're listening. It's just magical. Like, that's that shit that I do like.
That's that shit I do like.
Yeah, you know, and let me elaborate on this because
Please do, Brian. Kick it.
I've been on like many dates as an example here, and she's exactly right. You would think that would be common sense, that someone should look you in the eye and really take in what you're saying. And what I've found is just by being a good listener myself, if someone, you know, that you've taken on a date that you're interested in, if they say something and you're able to bring that up later, even days later, something like that, they really pick up on the fact that you listened, and that's important. How the fuck this isn't common sense, I have no idea. I guess some people are just too cool, man. Too fucking busy.
Fucking school, man.
Fucking cool and busy, so who knows?
Too fucking cool, bro.
So that's all of my snap answers for right now. That was a lot, I know. JD, let's switch it over to you, and I'm going to refill myself on a beer, by the way, while you do this.
Okay, you do that, and what I'm going to do is switch over from Facebook over to Snapchat and play a little something, just like you kind of did. Then after this, by the way, we're going to do a quick little thing and then come back and continue talking to y'all out in Facebook world and everything on social media.
We have 9 minutes.
We have 9 minutes. Ooh, okay, let's kick it. This first snap is going to come from Shani. You can snap her at Bourbon Frenzy. Let's see what she's got to say. Let's kick it. Never mind. That one actually had more to do with, for those of you. No, yeah, still nothing. This next one comes from Lauren. You can snap her at Hollywood. She says, pickles. By the way, that is, my question wasn't what Brian's was, which was whatever as non-sexual and turns you on. Pickles could be right. We'll see. But she says, pickles, so what is something that you hated a couple years ago but you absolutely love now? That's interesting. I've actually seen that happen a lot with a lot of people. They don't like the vinegary, sort of briny pickleness, but as they get older, they kind of dig with it. This one's from Nikki, snapper at Nicklin322. She says, taking naps. Huh. Interesting. Hi, guys. I'm doing a podcast with you. Can you hear me?
Hey, I'm in the Facebook chat. Shut your hole.
Well, bring something up then.
I'm just drinking
beer.
I
don't have that kind of power.
This is a hilarious comment. I have to say this by Caleb. She says, I guess I'll never have boneless wings in quotation because they've got boners.
Right on back up, baby, bone.
Yeah, man. If you got a boneless wing and a boner, that's suddenly a bone-in wing. You know what I'm saying, Caleb?
That was a lot of bones.
It was terrible. It was awful.
It was absolutely horrible. This is from Megan. You can snap her at Ginger Snap. She says, avocados. And she also said, I'm not sure if I'm late to the party. And I said, no, you're not.
Never to this party. Never.
Avocados. Word up. Yeah. Those shits are good. They're really good for you, too. high in all the right kind of fatty acids. I'm going to do 2 more. This one comes from Ian. You can send him an Ian Yups. He said, "Hey, man, when the pub's open?"
Fantastic.
Thanks, Ian.
Okay.
Okie dokie. This next snap comes from also Clementine. She's been a star of the show tonight. We'll go ahead and just consider her to be like partial guest.
right. She's in the house.
Episode. You can snap her, by the way, at Puke Butt. P-W-P-E-T-T. This is what Clementine's got to say. What's something that you used to hate, but now that you love it? What's up?
100% Fortnite. I used to think that it was the dumbest shit and hated it. Now it's like all I play.
Word. She plays Fortnite. She fork knives. Thank you so much.
Are you saying fort or fork?
All right. Brian, you've done yours, right? Time for me to do, or wait, I've done mine. Are we done with this section? Can we move on to the next one?
We can move on. I've got one last little bit to open after you go on to, I believe, something you have in store for us. And
I do.
Okay.
I have a little something to do. So yeah, hit that trigger, man.
Send your dick pics to Gracie at officialholler.com.
Mountain Dew.
Shut up, bitch.
Today at our news briefing,
I have not got any yet. I'm feeling a little disheartened about it.
it sounded like I said fucking bad word. A word that I would never fucking say.
That's fantastic. So normally when we're all together in a room and we're doing the show together, we try to do some reviews once in a while, try some new things that we can actively do on the show. I kind of found something that ends up working out socially distant. I can actually play, or we can mess with this. You guys won't be able to actually, so it's a food item, but you guys won't be able to eat it, but you'll at least be able to get the visual of what the fuck this fucking thing is.
Okay.
The most stuff Oreo.
I've passed this many times in line at Sheets.
This right here is it's called the Oreo Most Stuff. And what it is, can you guys explain it?
This is a non-sexual thing that turns me on. I'm gonna fuck that Oreo in your hands right now.
So
talk about most stuffed.
Gracie, what the fuck am I?
Wow.
Gracie, what is this? What is it?
Big ass Oreo?
Well, what is big about it?
The creamy part.
Well, that's obviously from the beginning of the podcast. We all already know that Gracie loves that part.
You know it.
This is, I guess, so this is 4 Oreos, but they almost look like they have 4 times the amount of fucking. Look at this shit. Hang on, let me find it.
Steven Jackson says, "Oh God, the quadruple stuff Oreo."
What the fuck?
Maybe I'll be right over to get one of them Oreos.
Look at this thing. And now, okay.
Boner alert.
You know how they put.
Look, can we just get off Pornhub?
Not for actual size. Well, I'm about to crack this thing open. We're going to see really how much stuff is in the most stuff. Okay.
I think you have to cut it like an ice cream cake and then serve it to your party or something. I don't know.
Open this up. Shoe nice.
Steven says it's like a Klondike bar, but no ice cream.
Okay, sick. Dude, Steven, by the way, what's up, dog? It's been a hot minute. Does everybody want to take a look at what a most stuff Oreo looks like? Here we go.
I want to eat the hell out of it.
It was a little melodramatic but it is huge. It is huge.
I mean, melodramatic. Look at it in comparison. Okay, this is what an Oreo looks like normally, right? When you hold it in your hands. But you don't fucking expect that shit.
Listen.
Or normal Oreo.
How do you eat your Oreo?
Gigantic. What the fuck with the cream?
Boom shakalaka.
How would you eat that Oreo?
I'll tell you how you eat it.
See, now we're on a whole other thing.
And eat the cream off first.
And ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to eat, I would say, 4 portions of Oreo cream straight to the dome. Ladies and gentlemen, beerchugging.com. Chug
Eat
one.
one bite.
Chug a whole Oreo.
I'm so jealous about that. I love the cream.
Yeah, I'm jealous.
part.
I'm jealous as shit about that. I think I've just stumbled onto a future Holler poll. I might do this myself. It's how do you eat an Oreo? I mean, that's a total Holler there. Because I definitely dunk that motherfucker in, like, as is. I dunk it in milk and, like, crush half of it in my mouth. It's a disaster, but it's so delicious.
Oh, this tastes so good, you guys.
JD's over there just living the life. Me and Gracie are just, like, chopped liver. Like, well, I hope that was good.
I'm just going to open that Crown Peach, I guess. I got to have something you don't have.
I'll eat this beer right here.
Oh, glory be.
Bottle and all.
That was a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff in that most stuff.
That looked like a lot of stuff.
There was a lot of stuff. All right, that's it. That's it. I'll do what I can. I'll try to save you guys at least one or two of these things. Oh my God, Dallas! Can we bring up Dallas's?
Yeah, let's get this.
My mom is out of control.
She says, by the way, it's 2 double stuff combined, but also she says, take 2 of the ones you have and then put them together into one. That would be like this big. That would be as tall as an entire like burger that you would get from a restaurant.
Yeah.
That's fucking
we've got a lot of Oreo talk coming up here. Here's Clementine again. She brings up a good point.
That's smart. Lay it in the milk. So see how Clementine says, you lay it in the milk so one half is milky and one side stays crunchy. And then you shove it in the mouth. I love it.
Yeah.
Shove it. I love it.
You know, so Steven says, here's a hot take. Double stuffed golden Oreos are the best Oreos. It's not too much of a hot take. Those are delicious. I love them. I get them all the time.
Oreos are the golden Oreos.
A problem that I have with Oreos, dude, is if I just shove them in my mouth one at a time like a small cookie, I'll eat the whole fucking pack. Like,
yeah, you have
the whole thing.
You have to like bite into the
If you bite it, at least it slows me down a little bit. But man, if I'm shoving them, I'm a fucking
because you'll throw a whole Oreo in. You know,
I'm a cookie monster. I'm like 2 bites down, 2 bites down.
This is
like,
what I do with. Oh my God, everybody. Yeah. All right, fuck it. I'm going to answer it anyway. What I do is grab like 6 normal Oreos and a little cup of milk, and then that's my ration. You know, and then I do the dip. I do the soak. Actually, I soak for at least like 8 seconds. I soak it, I dip and soak it. And I fucking
So do you soak it to where it's mushy, or do you soak it to where it's still got a little crunch to it?
I want a combination of both. So I try to find a weird sort of middle ground there. This is a whole nother podcast.
It really is. It's the Big Mac of Oreo, says LaCandace. But we got to move on. We are actually 2 minutes over time, and
that's true.
I'm gonna purposely scoot us really quick here so that I can try to read some of your Facebook comments, and then we got to go, guys. This is Express. I'm gonna use this as a transition this time. Here we go.
Country roads.
Let's go. It's me, Mario. Okie dokie. Mamma mia. Here we go. Mario.
All right, so I know exactly where we left off last time, and I'm going to try to blow through these as quick as possible. Shannon Oaks out there, she says, for the 3rd time in this thread, I want to say food is a non-sexual thing that turns me on, and I told her in the chat, I was like, I totally agree. Chase out there says a fresh fade turns him on. Okay. Michael T. Jet says a shower. Mo Lutz says laughter turns her on. That might be a first one for that one. Again, Nick Allen says buffalo wings. Heath Holly says buffalo wings. Jim E. Toledo.
They gotta be playing a fucking joke on us. Those guys all know each other, and they know us. They've all been on our show before. Fuck.
They're fucking trolling the whole podcast, you think? Okay.
Podcast, which is, not fucking surprising. Love you guys.
Jimothy Toledo says, new socks are like Viagra for my feet. And that was a popular comment. That's
nice.
Ashley says food. Michael Stevens says sunglasses. Gracie, is this
Aranda?
Aranda says food, and I said absolutely. Nick Michaels says angry face. That's what he says. I guess the angry face emoji gives Nick Michaels a boner. I love Shani's comment. Shani, Holler listener, she says, a paycheck hitting my account.
Yeah.
Yes.
No shit. Right.
I blew through all those. Sorry, guys, if I didn't get to yours. We appreciate you guys so much. This podcast is all about you, Holler Express. It's all about what you guys have to say. JD, if you have anything else, man.
I do. I have just a few more, and I'm going to throw them out there, and then we're going to get the fuck off the internet, motherfuckers. Let's kick it. This first, again, I asked everybody, what is something that you used to hate a couple of years back, but now you fucking love it? Vera says, I feel like the opposite is true. Things I loved, I now hate. That's pretty interesting.
I almost went that route, actually, Vera.
LaCandace, who has been in the chat this evening, thank you so much for sticking around and hanging out with us. She said, being outside and doing nature things, I never appreciated what the world had to offer for a really long time, and I'm glad that I can see the beauty of things. That's wonderful. That's fucking fantastic. It's nature. This next snap comes from Chelsea. She says broccoli. That's it. Hell yeah. Brittany, by the way, also comes in and says Brussels sprouts. Cool.
I do love some sprouts. Bake them up with Parmesan and some garlic salt.
Got to love it. This one comes from Brendan, and he says super light tension on my axes. He means guitars. So guitars have tension and all that kind of thing. And if you like it really light, it's a lot more bendable and whatever. Guitar stuff. I've got two more. This one is from Amanda. She says, my brother-in-law. All right. Word.
Oh, my God. I thought we were onto the sexual turn on.
No.
Oh, gross.
That confused me so much.
That's different balance right there. But yeah, that's kind of dope, though. That's really cool that, like, you got to process that and move on from it. That's absolutely a wonderful thing. And then the final one here, this one comes from Gibby. Finally, he said, it was something that I used to hate a couple years ago, but now I love. He says JD Short.
What a way to end. What a way to end.
Cool. Well, this is the fucking show, ladies and gentlemen. We went super quick. I mean, honestly, hell, we're going to do this a little bit more often. We're going to do a lot of other fun stuff soon. Holler Live is coming up. Keep your eyes peeled for that. It's going to be basically a mixture of our podcast with live performance from local artists in a very cool party setting. As long as it's socially safe for people to get together for that kind of thing, we're going to start putting this kind of thing together. Even if not, we're going to put something together for you guys that you're going to fucking love. Holler Express shows. I'm fantastic guests every single week. We're going to continue to hang out with you guys on the internet as long as you keep hanging out with us. All right?
Yeah, guys, your answers were fantastic this evening. Like JD said, we're sticking this little nugget in your head right now. I promise you something great is coming. It's called Holler Live. We're going to give you a nice little intimate setting with a band, with a local artist, or anyone traveling through the area. And we'll give you a little bit of mix of our podcast in that, but mostly a nice intimate setting with a live band. We can't wait to bring you that kind of stuff. Look for that in the next month or so. We've got things in the work. It's fantastic. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, for sticking with us this whole entire time, for talking in the chat, letting us throw your bullshit up there, listening to our bullshit as well. Thank you for all of the snaps, all of the comments on Facebook. Holler's the podcast that shouts you out. This is what we do. What's up?
Take a chance on the
internet. Thank you so much for being here.
Dumb. Both of you. So dumb. Bye.
Bye.
Diabetes.
I'm an Indian outlaw.
It's Brittany, bitch.
Who is Justice Beaver?
Country road.
Are we there yet?
I'm an Indian outlaw.
How much longer is this going to last?
Wahlberg.
Larry Hoover.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it. Never sleep.
Bye.
Bye.
See you guys later. Thank you so much.
Bye.